welcome to another edition of Scott Sports 101. This is a kind of a breaking news broadcast today, and I will get to that in just a second. But first, here's today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. What NBA player holds the NBA record for most career rebounds? I'll have the answer later in the broadcast. I told you we had breaking news today, and it just came just moments ago, just an hour ago. We now know that LeBron James will not pick up the $35.6 million option in the final year of his contract for the 2018-2019 season. A reporter from Cleveland.com, as well as sources from ESPN, first relayed word of James' decision, which allowed him to become an unrestricted free agent. Now, this move doesn't mean that James will leave the will leave the Cleveland Cavaliers this summer, but it officially opens the door for LeBron to explore other possibilities. Now, he can re-sign with the Cavs, and they can offer him $2.5 million, which is a 5-year deal at $2.5 million, which is $41 million per those 5 years, which is more money than other teams can deliver. And of course, we know not only the Cavs are in the running, but we know that the LA Lakers, the Houston Rockets, and the Philadelphia 76ers are still in the running. But I just feel that LeBron should remain with the Cavs. Now, I do feel, this decision of his just came just an hour ago, a little bit after 11 a.m. this morning. And it doesn't surprise me that he was going to opt out of that last year of his contract, because I had a feeling, but I feel he should re-sign with the Cavs and just remain here. I mean, he has a teenage son. He's got another son. He's got a daughter. And I know his family was involved in that decision, but I know I know why go anywhere else. He has a lot of things to offer him here, and I know I think he's looking towards to go to LA, but the Lakers are so bad they're just going to build around LeBron. I don't think it's going to be good. But if you can get another player, then you'll make the playoffs, and that'll improve your team. And Paul George, we know, has opted out of his contract with Oklahoma City. So things are pending on that one. And free agency, as we know, begins on Sunday. So I will have another broadcast of this on Sunday to let you know whether LeBron stays or whether if he goes. Now, whether he stays or if he goes, that's the question. And it's going to be a factor if he resigns with the Cavs or whether he stays or goes. And this is really, the offers are going to come in. There's going to be offers on the table from the Lakers, the Rockets, and the 76ers. If he would go with the Rockets, I don't know, they would just not have a system. And they would build around LeBron. And that's what LeBron wants. You've got to set up a system that's going to work for LeBron James. That's the bottom line right there. And that is what I'm saying is the bottom line. So, having said that, I wanted to make this clear, because he is going to really be thinking this through, whether he's going to re-sign with the Cavs or whether he's going to go elsewhere to either LA, Houston, or to Philly. Now, fans I know want him to remain here. There's some fans that say he's leaving. And I, for one, myself feel that he should remain with the Cavs. But it's LeBron James' decision. And keep this in mind. He doesn't owe us anything. He does not owe this city anything. He delivered his promise. He brought us a championship, an NBA title championship in 2016. Keep that in mind. Yes, we won another championship here, but LeBron did bring us one that broke a 52-year Cleveland curse in 2016. So keep that in mind. He has delivered his promise. I want everybody to know that. But always just keep this in mind. I want everybody to be supportive. Don't be upset if he leaves, because he could leave it. I mean, he could go back to Miami, and he could do that. But I don't see that happening. I don't see him going to New Orleans. But I don't see him going to Boston either. I don't see him going there. But I don't know. Houston, I'm not so sure about that. I'm really not so sure about that. Now, Philly's a possibility, because they've had a good team too, and I know they are wanting a championship too. But that's a possibility. But it's still it's like up and down right now with them. It's kind of in the middle. Now, LA, the Lakers are just so bad right now that it's not even funny. But if they could get another good player, but if they get LeBron and another good player, they could make the playoffs, and that would be an improvement. But there was something a reporter had led that LeBron was looking to go to LA, but sign with the Clippers. But that's not the case. But the Lakers, I know, they are expressing interest in LeBron James. So those are the three teams that are running, and it's going to be a hard-fought decision for LeBron. It's not going to be easy. Whether he stays or if he goes, it's up to him. And LeBron, it's now or never. You've made one decision. You've got to make one more, whether you re-sign with the Cavs or go elsewhere. So come on, LeBron. It's now or never. So let's just. I'm waiting, and everybody else is LeBron. So we want to know, but it's going to be it's up to LeBron, and we're going to have to wait till Sunday when free agency begins, because all the NBA teams I know are really in free agent fever. So it isn't really going to be I just feel a tight free agency. It's going to be a tight and really provocative free agent. It's going to be provocative, and I emphasize that. So, and I do feel that that this was not that LeBron. It doesn't surprise me that he was going to opt out of that contract for the 2018-29 season, but I do hope he resigns. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Excuse me. I also want to know. Let me know what you think. I want to know your input and your thoughts on LeBron's decision to opt out the final year of the $36 million and not pick up the $35.6 million, on the final year of his contract. And let me know what you think about him becoming an unrestricted free agent. I want to know your thoughts. Put something on my discussion page at my YouTube channel, Scott Sports 101, or go to my email address, scottsports101@gmail.com. And let me know what you think. I really want to know your input. I want to know your thoughts. And I want to know what you think. What you think LeBron James is going to decide. Of whether he stays, whether he's going to resign with the Cavs or go. Let me know what you think. We'll get back to talking about LeBron and his decision in just a sec. But first, it's now time for the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. What NBA player holds the record for most career rebounds? If you said Wilt Chamberlain, you are correct. Wilt Chamberlain collected 23,924 rebounds during his NBA career. The only other player to break 20,000 rebounds was Bill Russell with 21,620. And I have another trivia question. When I broadcast if LeBron's going to re-sign with the Cavs or go elsewhere, his other decision on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Now, getting back to LeBron and his decision. Now, I've mentioned this before. The Lakers, the Rockets, and the Sixers are all in the running to acquire LeBron James. And I really think it's going to be interesting to see who gets him. But the Cavs and the Lakers are the heavy favorites to get LeBron James. The Cavs to retain him and the Lakers to get LeBron James. So this is going to be a whirlwind decision for LeBron James, I feel. And I just feel he should remain here. And a lot of fans hope that he does stay here. because we feel we would still have a good team if we still had him. But the Cavs have to come up and make changes and have us make a system work for LeBron James. And now with the NBA draft having concluded, and with us signing Colin Sexton, which I thought was a smart move, and I just feel it was, I feel that was a great move. And I just feel he's going to score points for you too. And I feel LeBron felt it was too. But whether he stays or whether he goes, and it's really up to him. And I mean, this is his decision because he's an unrestricted free agent. He's now a free agent, and free agency will begin on Sunday, as I have mentioned. So I know other people are some will agree, some will not, but I have a feeling that it's not going to be easy, and I think a lot of people think he's not going to resign with the Cavs, but I have this feeling he is going to resign with the Cavs. I really do, because I feel there's more to offer him here than if he would go with LA out to the West Coast, LA or Houston, or stay with the Eastern Conference, and sign with Philly. Because when we were in the Eastern Conference Finals this past year, we barely got past Game 7 and made it to the finals because Boston was without Kyrie or Gordon Hayward, and that's why they got past them. But it was not easy. And then, as you know, we got swept in the finals. But if we would lose LeBron, I don't think we would get past Game 7 in the Eastern Conference. And I just feel that we really need the Cavs need to find a way to just re-sign LeBron. But it's going to be up to LeBron James, whether he stays or whether he goes. And offers are going to come pouring in from all over, especially from LA and Houston and Philadelphia. So, and those are the three teams in the running, but there's also one more that might be, and that is the San Antonio Spurs. And I know they're going to make an offer too. So we shall see. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this edition of Scott Sports 101. I'll be back with another broadcast on Sunday for when we find out where LeBron James is going to stay or if he goes. So until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.